We got AR with 20 bucks. Yo, Nick, can you do a Chris Beck accidentally exposing a top secret CIA sissy hypno operation?
Hypno.
We've been doing...
Bruno Mars owes $50 million. How do you think he owes $50 million? He didn't want to play. He didn't want to do the sissy op at the Super Bowl. Bruno Mars is cooler than you think. Yeah. Bruno Mars owns a Switchblade. They tried to make him into a sissy. I was right there when they were doing it. I was standing next to John Podesta.
Project Pink Dress.
Project Pink Project Pink Dress. He didn't want to wear it. He said, I'd rather die. Started gambling. I was there with him. Aces, all in. Pocket Kings.
Damn.
Pocket Kings forever.
Yo, when you click like, it helps me help my daughter.
Total Redux was 25 bucks. Nick, can you do an impression of Chris Beck describing the top secret meeting between Beck's Navy SEAL team, Will Ferrell, and P. Diddy vetting midgets for Stephen Hawking? Thanks. It's a tall order.
I can't do any of that. It's a tall order. I'm not going to tap dance for millionaires, and I certainly won't tap dance for billionaires. I'll tell you that right now. That's too specific. I built things one way, Iron Man.
Have you seen,
I built things one way, 480 hertz.
I don't blame Diddy.
And I don't blame Diddy for what he does.
Meek's cheeks?
He was clapping Mick's cheeks. I was downstairs. Storing lines of Molly off the countertop with Jake Paul.
I was the one record. I did the recording. I leaked the audio.
I was the one to leak the audio with a modem. I put a modem in the room. I put a modem inside Meek Mill. Touch sensitivity. I could hear Puff Daddy squeezing his hemorrhoids with his penis. Touch sensitive modem. 400. That happens. Look, Will Ferrell watched it. He was there eating Lady Gaga, eating sushi off of a girl soaked in chocolate sauce. What's that all about? We're not good people. Marita Abramovich said, cut your finger, put the letter 14.
Yeah. People say Will Ferrell's a trans man, but...
What's wrong with Will Ferrell? He's not friends with his friends anymore. John C. Reilly, what's going on?
Let me know how it goes.
We got Jared Leto self-suck with 25 bucks. Chris Beck did a lot of bad things, and he is not a good person. What would he say about Caitlyn Jenner transitioning? Cheer up, the stream seems to lack Riz tonight.
It's in a bad mood. I'm just in a bad mood. Well, Caitlyn Jenner's she's a good driver.
Bruce Jenner may have caused that 3-car crash which left a woman dead. That Jenner steered his Cadillac Escalade to avoid a collision on February 7th in Malibu.
Amazing athlete. I was driving with the Hells Angels by. Actually, oddly enough, I was driving up the Santa Monica Freeway the day she took her Bentley right through those people. She's not a good guy.
She's not a good guy.
She's bad people. She didn't even have no remorse, but neither do I. I don't really care either. But that's the way I was trained. As a machine.
I was talking about how to do a Chris Beck impression, and it's just like...
Imagine, your credit cards. I can use them.
Yeah, man. Scary boo-boo threats. Like
imagine your father's social security number. I can have it.
That is fucking awesome, man.
Like everybody, you know what I mean? Most people don't know where your mom lives. I can find it in 5 seconds.
Oh, yeah, man.
I can put an op outside. I get a couple of... we're all armed up, dressed up in flaks, 14 S-16s. They're outside your mom's place. Ready to knock her head into 2. We're not good guys. The USA is not good people. Look what they did.
I'm gonna get killed. He's got an Iron Man suit over here and fucking kill me.
I took the Iron Man suit over to that fat fucking slob from Rhode Island talking shit.
Can we look up Chris just so people know? We need a refresher of what Nick's impression is because it's really good.
Fucking guys talking shit. Where I'm from, we don't talk shit. I kill.
Chris Beck is a name you may recognize. He's a highly decorated Navy SEAL. A decade ago, he became famous because he announced he was transitioning, becoming a woman. You say you had help. What did you mean by that?
Well, the transgender originally started out as something, pretty basic and very rare. And now
his jaw is all kinds of messed up and weird.
And that's when
I actually fucking feel bad for this guy.
Ideology. I'm not talking about the
Me too.
Now, there's a lot of transgender people out there.
I bet they do something to you. I bet there's a thing they do.
It's becoming something.
You remember Bradley Manning?
Yeah.
I think he was like an experiment.
Yeah.
Nice swimsuit.
Jared Leto self-suck with $25. Did you guys know the CEO of Ford is Chris Farley's cousin?
I did not know that.
Also, wondering what Chris Beck buying a car from your Uncle Denny would sound like. Thanks.
I see you running around here. I'm just looking for an Escalade. I'm just looking for a truck that can fit 700 guns. What truck you think would be best, Dennis, for... I got crates and crates of guns. Sometimes I've been known to drive 125 miles across state borders with large cases full of automatic rifles. But I have a pass. It's a diamond security clearance. I can fly into the sky.
Wow. That's
wow.
You're nut. You're like one of those weirdos, huh? That's nuts. I like that shit though. No. That's cool. You fucking. If I could have guns, I'd have 50 of them. I'd probably end up getting drunk and shooting everybody though. Probably fucking kill that guy, a piece of shit. Anyway, but
hell yeah.
Is it really? No way. Wow. No shit. That's crazy.
It makes me wonder.
Yeah. Right.
What's going on?
What's going on there?
We get Jared Leto self-suck with $25. My buddy works a brewery in Wisconsin near Vortex Optics headquarters. Chris Beck and a bunch of Navy SEALs came out to test their equipment. Beck was accurate and the most ruthless drinker of all of them. Chris, back it up.
No way.
I'll go to Wisconsin. After that, we went out for a few drinks, chicken wings. Yeah. Wings were hot. So was the waitress.
Brandy sweet.
Brandy was sweet. I drank a whole bottle. People think I'm not screwed up from all this, but I am. Rode a Harley in the snow with a snowplow on it.
What were they testing?
Iron Man suit.
Optics.
Flying around in an Iron Man suit, getting drunk in the Iron Man suit again.
Lens. Look at the moon.
Swimming through Lake Superior in an Iron Man suit.
Did you see that guy? It's the same guy who did that interview.
Oh yeah, was he
doing a trans?
Good
guy.
Did he detransition?
He detransed.
Yeah.
Who's this?
That's
the toughest Marine in the world.
The toughest Marine. That was been known as dark lines of coke off HA's bar, Hell's Angel bars.
Oh, Beck. What is it?
Chris Beck.
Chris Beck.
But there's another guy. The guy who's interviewing Chris Beck all the time. This
hold up. Is he the guy? Is he the guy that said Ben Shapiro would be leaving in a hospital, in an ambulance?
That's right.
Is he really?
Yep.
Oh no. Oh wow! I remember this from back in the day. This was years ago.
They used him. Then he said he was mental. I think that's one of the most important interviews in history.
I can't believe that that's the same guy. That's wild.
It's full circle.
So they got him a personal trainer?
Yeah, they got him a personal
courtesy of the military?
They got him a personal trainer. Yo!
Good try.
Oh.
You have to bifurcate it. Did you thing you can do? I've been overseas. I've flown helicopter
Boy,
missions.
Is this the
surveillance
GameStop
missions,
guy?
I've been shot,
Wow.
stabbed.
That's not
Being
him.
Brave is being yourself, and being transgender is about the bravest thing you can do. Did she deserve the award? Yes.
Why are we mainstreaming delusion?
It's not delusion.
Why would you call it delusion? Because Caitlyn Jenner, I'll call him Caitlyn
that
Jenner.
sex
No,
guy?
it's her. You're not being polite to the pronouns. Because disrespectful. Okay,
Red
forget
Sox
about
hat.
the disrespect.
That's a
Facts don't
Chicago
care about
White
it.
Sox.
I love her
It
voice.
turns out that every chromosome, every cell
Imagine
in
that.
Caitlyn Jenner's body is male with the exception of some of his sperm cells.
So you don't know what you're talking about. You're not educated on
Would you like
genetics.
us to discuss the genetics or no?
Well,
He's
no,
touching him?
I-
He's putting his
So let's
hands
stay
on
away
him?
from the genetics and back to the brain scans.
You cut that out now, or you'll go home in an ambulance.
Yeah, that seems mildly inappropriate for a political discussion.
No, I know. Well, but wait, to be fair,
Damn, I love this.
But to be fair,
Pause. Ben Shapiro should have hit that guy.
Yeah, why didn't he elbow him in the throat
Yeah.
after doing that? Yeah,
You
that's
can't tell
that
somebody
is a death threat.
That's a threat. That's a
He put his hands on you. Why didn't he put an elbow in his eye socket?
Scroll down.
He should've shot him with his Nerf gun.
Is that Chris Beck? Is that
No,
the
that's not
actual-
him.
That's not the guy.
Nope, 100%
Okay.
sure.
Is that the GameStop It's Ma'am guy?
No,
Couldn't be. Hell no.
That guy doesn't look like he'd freak out like
But
that.
who the hell is that? Has this person made more apperances? Does it say in the
Chris-
lower third?
Sorry, Chris Beck has made more appearance. Chris Beck has been on talk shows as a transgender before. Not that one though.
Yeah.
What? Zoe?
Okay.
Maybe?
All right. How to win in a bar fight, according to retired Navy SEAL Kristen Beck.
Whoa!
What the fuck?
Boss Rutan.
Wait a minute. Is it Chris Beck?
Tip number one is you want to get some distance. Here, don't do this. Do karate chop and kicks.
That is him.
You don't want to do that because the kicks don't really work. Here's another very important tip. Don't hit anybody on the head with a beer bottle. because you're gonna end up in jail. It's a deadly weapon. Not cool. You're in a bar and it's super crowded, and we're bumping into everybody, and it starts getting really bad. Well, the tough guys, they're gonna clench up and they look all big and they do like this, right? Well, they're not gonna be able to throw a punch because you gotta be loose, you gotta be limber. So for me, what I want to do is do like this. I'm gonna be up a little bit higher like this, open hands. I'm just gonna give them a slap. You can go whack real fast. So real tight like that, I'm gonna go, slow big guy. But for me, whack, 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 right? Whack, like that, earbox, bam, you guys down. So this is Kristen Beck, reminding you, don't get into fights. Get away from the situation and be aware.
That is. I'm sorry.
UHF? That's like me if I went up, if I turned into a girl at 45.
What are you talking about, Chris? I'd take a phone apart. I build an underwater submarine.
It's enough to make you lose your mind.
6 miles. I can make an underwater submarine go 6 miles.
We got Some Pepper with $25. Yo, Nick, what's your opinion on Howard Stern from his heyday till now? Guessing you used to listen to him / are aware of him. Used to be the greatest, but really blows now. Owns a pretty sweet mega mansion in the Hamptons.
He does. Actually, it's not that. It's pretty good. It's not nuts. I looked at it once. Yeah, Howard Stern's just fucking corny. He's like a fucking loser. I wasn't like a huge Howard Stern guy. I watched it when I was a kid, but I wasn't like everybody. When I got old, as I got older, I realized like girls and like women like Howard Stern and shit. It's always like mind-boggling to me.
My mom religiously listened to Michael Savage, conservative talk radio.
Really?
Yeah. I come from a conservative family.
I come from a lot of bad guys. My mother was a blender. My father was a naval admiral, an admiral in the Navy.
Secret Navy.
He in the secret Navy. There's over 50 million troops underneath a ground bunker.
50 million.
There's 50 billion troops in a 50 billion.
50 billion
troops in a bunker in Egypt.
Robots.
If all I have to do is log into their modem, I can bring you there, Joe Rogan.